Hello everyone, welcome. It's Saturday 23rd of January 2021. I'm Diane and this is my channel where I share my hobby cross stitch. First of all good wishes to everyone for a safe, happy, successful 2021. Let's hope we're out of lockdown soon and that everyone gets their inoculations and the world creates a new normal that everybody can enjoy. Now this video I want to show my finishes that I made last year. I've got a list here and I've got a pile of stuff here, so it's probably going to be some things falling on the floor. The first one I finished on was this one. There we go, December in the Netherlands. And I started it as a cell with Debbie from Creatively Yours on the 5th of January and I finished it on the 4th of February. And this depicts Sinterklaas and his helpers who, legend has it, comes and visits the Netherlands and on the 5th of December leaves presents for every child in the country. Pretty much like a Santa Claus story. I've got nowhere to put it. Second one was my Kingfisher. This took me 3 years. I finished it though on the 10th of February. Oops, it's a little creased. This was a kit by Perman. It's quite an old kit. Sorry, fold that down better. You can see it stays in my box, my under the bed box. They have several birds in this kind of style, and I think I have them all. Yeah, I went mad, but I didn't pay full price. If you know me, you know I don't pay full price. Third finish was not here. Okay. That's very strange that I don't have it here. Alright. Fourth finish was my tree frog. This was a dimensions kit, stitched on black Aida, not blue as it looks there. I finished this one on the 14th of April. The actual picture was quite a bit longer with a lot of blank space here. And I decided to shorten it to dimensions that I thought would fit a standard frame. I was also getting pretty sick of stitching green and more orange border. Quite like that one. I should get him framed. Number 5. Oh, excuse me, a bit of rustling. This was a dimensions mini kit. Oh. And they brought this out to showcase their new variegated flosses. Can you see that one? There we go. You can see the variation. That was a cute little stitch, and it was actually gifted me. I bought something second hand on the Dutch auction site, and I can't remember who it was, but the lady included this one as a freebie, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. That was also finished on the 14th of April. 14th of April. Amsterdam Express. This is one that I finished on the 26th of April. I think just in time for King's Day. This is part of a series from Twin Peak Primitives designed by Nussen Camber. And the Dutch flag is red, white and blue, but the royal family's surname translated is House of Orange. So orange is also a very popular and national colour. It's also used for sporting events, so when football and other team sports start up again, I'll be able to display this without my husband frowning too much. Did I mention he doesn't like cross stitch very much? Jam jars. It was this one. It's a Taya Governor kit. I finished that one on the 5th of June, and I don't have it because it's hanging up in my daughter's dining room. She asked me to do that one for her. The next one I finished was this one. Patchwork aux Chouettes. Owls Patchwork. This is a Jardin Privé chart, and I finished this on the 12th of June. And I used just random colours out of my box of random, my ball. And I think it came out really quite good. Some of the colours don't sort of match too well, but I like it. Cactus. Oh, well, I don't know where that one is. Folk art. Folk art was this one. And if you've seen my other floss tubes, you know there was a heck of a job getting it framed. Anyway, this was actually finished on the 18th of August, and I think it took, what, 2-3 months to get it framed properly. And just the other day, there's a companion design, Folk Art 2, but just the other day I saw the other chart come up for sale on Marktplaats, the Dutch auction site. So I've bought that, and now I'm wondering, should I stitch it in the same colours as this and try and get it framed the same way, or just go for completely different colours? I think probably different colours, because I'm not going to hang them up next to each other anyway. Autumn Popcorn. Where are we? Oh, this one. This was a kit by, is it Banks and Groves or Groves and Banks? I think it's an older kit. It's part of their popcorn series, and this was a little bit more difficult to do than I expected. I don't have the work anymore. I framed it and sent it to my parents for their 65th wedding anniversary. I always send them cards with teddy bears on for their wedding anniversary, and I've done that now for, I think, for the last 40 odd years. So 2 teddy bears kicking autumn leaves, because their wedding anniversary is the end of October, I thought was perfect. But this was a troublesome one. There's full crosses, half crosses, quarter crosses, back stitch, all on top of each other on one small chart. It took quite some doing, but it looked really good in the end. And I finished that on the 13th of October, just in time to get it to them. Witch's Brew is this one. I dyed the fabric myself. This is Witch's Brew, and it's an all graphics kit. But like I say, I dyed the fabric to grey. Their fabric was a bit of an ochre colour. And I found this frame thrifting, and I think I found the frame first. And I know I'd seen Witch's legs somewhere, and I thought that would be perfect. So this went up for Halloween. I finished this on the 19th of October. Also on the 19th of October, I finished this one in time for Halloween. This is Pure Normal Halloween. It's also a chart by Twin Peak Primitives. And I dyed this fabric as well using a violet dye, cold water dye. And then The Secret. I love this one. Which way around? I think when I held it up last time in a floss tube, I had it upside down. Clever. This was a kit by RTO on this sort of off-white, slightly buff 14 count Ada. It's lovely. I finished this on the 11th of November, and it really was a pleasure to stitch. I love just about every single colour. Sometimes when I'm stitching something and I look at the symbol and I find the colour that goes with it, I think, oh well, yes, it's part of it, never mind. But every colour here was joyful. And then 19th of December, my Colourful Fox. Didn't he come out well? This was a kit, and this was a pre-printed chart on the fabric. And not just the chart was on the fabric, there was gridding and the name at the top, and there was the key down the side. There was a lot of ink on this fabric, and even all of the red ink came out. Just had to soak it a bit longer than expected, and it all came out beautifully. And included in the kit was also a printed version of the pattern, which I thought was really nice. But of course, once you've stitched this, you need the printed pattern to see where the back stitching goes. And then my last finish for last year was this one, Double Snow. My last Flosstube, I think I showed it, and I realised just before the Flosstube it wasn't finished because there were the snow flakes had to be put in, and I just about got that finished on the 31st of December. So I'm just going to pause. It'll be a split second for you. I am back. The two that I missed out that I didn't have, I've got them now. This is a cactus. This was a Vavaco kit. My daughter gave it to me for Christmas last year, and I think I stitched it in 3 days, 3 or 4 days, something like that. And I finished it on the 10th of October. No, sorry, 10th of August. And yeah, the kit included the ring to frame it with. Ideal. And the other one I mentioned was this one. This was a kit, and this was, oh dear, I fold things terribly, don't I? There we go. This was a Vavaco kit, and it was also gifted me. I finished this, when did I finish? On the 19th of February, but I did start it in 2019. And I bought something second-hand, a kit or something, on the Dutch auction site, Marktplaats, and the lady included this kit as well. And I'd seen it before, and I wasn't too impressed with the thumbnail pictures, but when I saw the colours of the red dress, it just spoke Christmas to me. So all these sort of swirly things here were supposed to be done in beiges, and I decided to do them in greens. I thought it would be a bit more Christmassy. And the name at the bottom was supposed to be Paris, and I charted it myself for Christmas. So, unfortunately, it's a very awkward size to frame, and I thought I would have lots of time to find a frame in the thrift stores. But then, of course, in March we went on lockdown, and that put an end to hunting for frames. That was 2020. Now, next year, what are my plans? Get this done. This is the Peace Rose by Théa Gouverneur. I think I'm only stitching it to about there because I want to make a cushion of it, and that would just be a bit too long. This is, ooh, if I can hold it up. There we go. That's what I've got done so far. No. Very clever at getting things up the wrong way around, aren't I? There we are. That's what I've got done so far. So there's quite a bit more to be done, and I wanted to get that done for my mum's birthday in August. So I really need to do a lot of work on that if I'm going to get it done in time. Oh, my other whip in the bag I made. Quite proud of that bag. Is this one I'm doing. There you go. And I've only got, I knew I'd dropped something. I've only got a couple more to go actually. This is how far I've got. But I think this would have benefited from a much darker fabric, or a darker mottled sort of fabric. I tried to choose colours, they're all variegated colours, and I tried to choose colours that represented autumn leaves. Well, I don't think I'll ever frame it, but I enjoy stitching. I'm a process stitcher. that was another whip. And then I have this one. This is a Sal together with Brigitte. This is Sleeping Princess by Mirabilia. And we do have a hashtag. It's hashtag Sleeping Princess 2021 Sal. So if anybody else wants to start it this year, or they've already started and you want to join in, please do. That would be lovely to see your photos. I've done a little bit of the green. I'm just stitching it on white even weave. My daughter chose this. She chose the pattern, and it's for her bedroom. I think it goes that way. I got a bit of the couple of the greens in. And Brigitte is stitching it on a really pretty mint fabric that was hand dyed by Debbie, Creatively Yours. And yeah, hers is going to be absolutely gorgeous. But I have pets and I stitch in hand, so it's very important that I can wash my fabrics, sometimes more than once. Yeah, so the white is handy and it suits my daughter. Another whip, excuse me. That I have to do something on this year is St. George. This is, there we go. This is a Taya Governor kit, and it's my Leap Day Sal. Now I know a lot of people with their Leap Day Sals are stitching on the 29th of the month. My idea is I started it on the last Leap Day, which was 29th of February 2020, and I want to finish it on the next Leap Day, but I am way behind. I am nowhere near a quarter done. So yeah, I got to work on that. And of course, when I was searching for my stuff, I found loads of other things I've got planned and other whips that I started and haven't done much with. But these three things, the Peace Rose, St. George, and the Mirabilia Sleeping Princess, those are the three things I really want to try and concentrate on this year and not be sidetracked too much. We'll see. Hope you enjoyed seeing all those. Take care, and yeah, I'd love to read your comments. Bye-bye.